everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new playthrough video. This week I'm returning to Marvel United. If you haven't watched any of my previous games, you might want to go back and check them out because I'm not really going to go over the rules too much. I'm just playing the game. Today I am going up against Red Skull, but it's different. I am going to be playing a harder game. This game, I'm going to be using what they call the Hard Challenge. It says each player should remove the double wild cards. So, I'm removing Spider-Man, Hulk, and Captain America. The double wilds are going away. I will shuffle up the cards and get them placed. Now, this time around, I picked some random locations. I got Avengers Tower, New York Police Headquarters, Stark Labs, SHIELD Headquarters, Central Park, and Avengers Mansion. I've gone ahead and placed the civilians and the thugs as needed. If you'll remember from previous videos, if you watched them, Red Skull is going to be, he has a villainous plot tracker, which if it gets up to 20, I lose the game. I also lose the game if I get KO'd or if we run out of Red Skull cards to play. And I get KO'd. What KO is when you no longer have cards in your hand. You take damage, and that means you have to discard cards equal to the damage. So if you ever take more damage than you have cards in your hand, you end the game. Now I've got 6 threats here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle them up, and I'm going to reveal them here. So we've got Crossbones, Madam Hydra, Bob, Agent of Hydra. There's the 3 sort of minions, I guess. Bob has 4 health. Let's see. Madam Hydra has 5. Red Skull starts with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Crossbones has 6. Ooh, I forgot about that. 6 health. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Just as a reminder, Red Skull, his overflow ability is if a token cannot be placed on the track, you increase the fear track by 1 for each token that can't be added. Also, when he draws a BAM card, it says deal 1 damage to each hero in Red Skull's location, and you increase the fear track by 2. So I've got to watch the fear track, and I've got to keep these spaces clear. Let's roll for where Red Skull will start. I always start with 1 at the top and go clockwise. I rolled a 2. So Red Skull will start at Stark Labs, and the heroes always start at the opposite, so they are at Avengers Mansion. And we will draw my initial starting 5 cards. Well, I've got to shuffle first. So while I'm shuffling, I'll go ahead and tell you that I have purchased a couple expansions to this game. They have not arrived yet. I have the Asgard expansion, which will allow me to add Thor, Valkyrie, and Korg or Karg, I can't remember his name. And the villain in that one is Loki, so that one will be fun. And when that one arrives, hopefully in the next week or so, I will get those painted up. And that will add more heroes and villains. Well, 1 new villain. I'm currently painting Taskmaster and Black Widow. So I'll have another hero and another villain to play. And that'll be fun. But this game has sort of just taken me by surprise as to how much I enjoy it. It's very simple and it plays very fast. When I'm not recording, I can usually get a game done, a solo game, in about 20 to 25 minutes. But because I'm sort of explaining what I'm doing, that slows me down just a little bit. But it's okay. All right, let's go ahead and draw my initial 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got a good mix there. I got a Captain America, 2 Spider-Man, 3 Spider-Man, and a Hulk. All right, as always with this game, we will be drawing from the Red Skull deck, and the villain always goes first. So I will reveal a card. He is moving 0, and he's doing the Hail Hydra special event. Discard all civilians from locations with heroes, and deal 1 damage to each of those heroes. Advance the fear track by the number of discarded. Well, discard all civilians from locations. So there's one location, and that one goes away, which means I have to increase the fear track by 1. But more importantly, it says deal 1 damage to each hero. Well, I've got 5 cards in my hand, and I've got 3 heroes there. So I'm going to have to discard 3 cards. This is crazy. I think I lost one of the games to Red Skull because of this. All right, let's see what we do. I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm going to hold on to that one, which means I'm going to have to get rid of these doubles. That's not good. All right, well, I'm down to 2 cards in my hand, which means this game could go south very fast. All right, on my turn, I draw a card, and I will play a card. So, at this location, there are no heroes, but the good news is Spider-Man has a move ability, and it says rescue up to 3 civilians. For each civilian's rescued, gain a punch token. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to move, and I can rescue up to 3. Well, there's 2 here. I'll rescue them. And because of that, I get 2 punch tokens. For each, so, and with these 2 punch tokens, I'm going to get rid of, well, I'm going to get rid of the, do I want to get rid of the last 2, or do I want to punch Madam Hydra? Let's punch Madam Hydra for 2. Let's try to get rid of her first. All right, so that is that. And he is done. Okay. So now I draw another card. At this point, I should always have 3 cards in my hand before I play a hero. I got a Cap with 2 stars, a Cap with a wild and a punch, and a Hulk with a move and damage everything at this location, discard all heroes. I don't want that. So, let's, I know what I could do with this one. Okay, I'm going to play Captain America. He inherits the move from Spider-Man, so I'm going to move him here. He gets a wild and a punch. I'm going to punch Madam Hydra, and with this wild, I'm going to punch again. So Madam Hydra is down to 1 health. And then for my 3rd card, I draw another one. Well, I got another one. I could punch, and move. Or I could give Hulk, if I move Hulk, he'll damage everything at his location. So if I give him the wild, I lost. He can move and punch. So I don't want him moving here. I should have used that punch for him, but that's okay. So I said instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Hulk's card to move here. He will punch Bob for 1, and then it says deal 1 damage to everything at this location, discard all civilians. So the civilian goes away. I don't get credit for it, but he punches Bob for another damage, and Bob is down to 2 health. And that is the end of the turn. I only have 2 cards in my hand. So the problem is if Red Skull draws a BAM and ends up in one of my locations, I could be in big trouble because there's 2 heroes here. A BAM would ruin this. Oh, Madam Hydra. If I draw a BAM, deal 1 damage to each hero. So that would get me 2 cards. Oh, this is not good. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens. And there it is. A 0. He doesn't move, but he does a BAM. Well, the BAM would send this up. Deal 1 damage to each hero in his location. There are no heroes there. But I do increase the fear track by 2. Was that first card a BAM? No, it wasn't. All right, so it's up to 3. But the problem now is the BAM ability on Madam Hydra. It says deal 1 damage to each hero here. Any hero can prevent this by taking a crisis. You know what? I'll do it. I will take 2 crisis tokens. 1 for Cap and 1 for Spider-Man. Ooh, I'm glad I saw that. That's a bad one. All right. Hulk's, it says heroes starting at their turn at this location take a crisis token. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay. All right, it is now my turn. I draw a card. Hulk has 2 punch. Let's do it. Now remember, Hulk will inherit the previous one, which is a move. So I'm going to punch twice. And that gets rid of Bob. Okay, Bob is gone. And this goes to the clear threat card. And Hulk also inherited the move. He can move here. And that is Hulk's turn. It is my turn. I draw a card. Spider-Man got a wild. Cap has a move and a wild, and Cap has 2 stars. The stars aren't really going to help me right now. The punches will. If I play Cap, I could punch twice to get rid of Madam and one of those, and then I can move here. Let's do that. I'm going to play Cap. He's got 2 punches. He will take 1 against Madam Hydra, which frees this up. And I get another clear threat token. And he will punch a thug. And then he gets a wild. And he can move. I am going to use that wild. I'm thinking I either get rid of this thug or I move over here. Spider-Man can do the move and get a wild. Or let's have him use. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold that wild. My next card I'm going to draw. Hulk has a star, which isn't going to really help me up there. So instead I'm going to play the Spider-Man card. Spider-Man inherits the move, and he's got a wild, and I have a wild token. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him here with the move, and with the 2 wilds, I'm going to rescue a civilian, and I'm going to punch a thug, and he is done. And that is the end of my turn. These go away. Come up here, and we reveal another Red Skull card. Red Skull does not do a BAM, which is good. All right, we are going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. He places 2 civilians here, and he places 1 clockwise and counterclockwise. So 1 clockwise would be here, and a counterclockwise would be there. That's good. That gave me some breathing room. All right, my turn. I draw a card. I got Hulk Punch twice, Hulk Star, and Captain America 2 stars. I also inherit Spider-Man's Wild. That is a good one. What could I do? Well, you may move up to 2. Okay, that's not going to help me. You may search your deck for 1 card and says that's not going to help me. One of these, I think, has draw up to 3 cards, which could help me if I could reveal it. I don't remember which one it is. This would be 1, 2. If I play Captain America, that gives me 2 stars. And then if I play the Hulk 1, that would give me 3 stars to clear that. But I don't want to clear that too soon. Yeah, I do. All right, so I'm going to play Cap with 2 stars. With one of those, he will rescue a civilian. And with the other one, he can't really do anything. There's no more civilians to rescue. So he is done. I draw a card. All right, Spider-Man now has a move and 3 punches. Oh, that's nice. He can move there, do 2 punches. For each defeated, gain a move to gain a star. Or he could spend those 3 on Crossbones. Hulk's going to get 2 punches or a star or 2 stars. I need to clear I'm going to play Hulk. He's got 3 stars. So he will clear this card, which means I get a 3rd clear threat. And it says you may discard 1 at the end of your turn, and it is the end of his turn. You may discard 1 thug from any location. I'm going to discard this one. And that is the end of Hulk's turn. I draw a card. All right, Cap can move and punch. Spider-Man would get 3 punches and a move. Whoever it plays is going to get a star. And Captain America is the only one that could get to this star with a move. He can't punch. That would be a waste. Hulk would get 2 punches, which is a waste because there's nobody there to punch. So it looks like I'm going to be playing the Spider-Man card. I get 3 punches. I will deal 3 damage to Crossbones. And there are no thugs at this location. And it says for each thug, you get a star. Well, I didn't defeat any thugs, so I don't get that. He's got a move and a star. I will move him here, and I will place a star. Actually, with the star, I will rescue a civilian. A star has two uses. It can be placed on a star, or it can be rescued a civilian. And that is the end of my turn. All right, these go away to the storyline. Draw another card. Please not a BAM. Oh, there is a BAM. He moves 1. He does a BAM. Deal 1 damage to each hero at his location. Nobody. Increase the fear track by 2. 1, 2. There's no BAM here, no BAM here, so nothing else happens. That was good. All right. And then we place 2 civilians at his location. 1, 2. No overflow there. And 1 counterclockwise and 1 clockwise. Counter would be here, clockwise would be here, so there's no overflow, and that is good. But that fear track is getting up there. I'm gonna have to do something. All right, it is my turn. I draw a card. Spider-Man's got 2 punches, which would get those thugs gone. Hulk has 2 punches, which isn't going to help me, and Captain America has a move and a punch. I am going to play. The reason I'm going to do this, I'm going to play Spider-Man first. He gets 2 punches. I'm going to take these thugs out. Then he also inherits the move from the previous card. I am going to move him with Hulk. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm not going to move him. I'm going to keep him there. I want to keep my heroes off the same card because a BAM ability could kill me. If 2 or more heroes are there, I would have to discard 2 cards, which is all I have in my hand. All right, so he's going to stay. You don't have to use it. Now, next card I draw. Okay, this is good. Now I'm going to play the Captain America card. Hold on. Do I want to play that just yet? If I clear that too soon, he's going to come out with just 2 cards. I need to time this. First off, I need to rescue... Captain can rescue 2 civilians if he moves, but he can't. I need to get there, and I need to get those 3 civilians. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to play Cap. He's going to lose the fight, plus the 2, but he's going to move here. Yeah, I lost a lot there, but it's got to be done. Then I'm going to play. Then I'm going to draw a card. Spider-Man has a punch. There's no one there to punch. So I'm going to play Cap again. He's got 2 stars. He'll remove 2 rescue civilians. He also can move and punch. Well, he can move here and he can punch. So he is done. Now, here it says, at the end of your turn, you may move up to 2 thugs or civilians from here. Well, there aren't any, so that's not going to help me. And that is the end of the turn. Remember, I don't want to trigger these cards too soon because then I go down to revealing 2 heroes instead of 3 heroes. Red Skull moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not good. He does a BAM ability. 1 damage to each hero, so I will take a damage, and the fear track moves up 2. Which one do I want to get rid of? I'll get rid of the Spider-Man one because it's 1 punch versus Hulk's 2. And that's that. And then Red Skull places 2 bad guys, 2 thugs at his location, which are here. He places 1 counter and 1 clockwise. So counter is here, or clockwise is there, and counter is here. And that is the end of his turn. I'm down to 1 card in my hand. I draw a card. It is my turn. I got a Hulk Wild. All right. We need to clear a threat at the same time as we rescue all the civilians. I get 2 stars from the Captain America to oh, this is perfect. Okay, so I'll play Hulk. I'm going to play Hulk. He gets a wild. But with Captain America's 2 stars, he will rescue 2 civilians, which fills out this card. This goes away. This slides over, and it unlocks a special ability, which says the villain will now act after every 2 hero cards, but I still get 1 more hero card to play before I reveal a Red Skull. So, it is now, the Hulk did 2 and a wild. It's the end of his turn. You may discard one thug. He can't do it. So I draw a card. Captain America has 2 punches. I need to clear a threat to get rid of this. And the only way I could do that is is Crossbones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play Cap. He's going to use Hulk's Wild to move. 2 punches to Crossbones. And it leaves him with 1 health, and that is all I got. Now, this is where I could lose the game, because I'm down to 1 card. These go away. Remember, only 2 heroes now, because we're playing with 2 heroes. If Red Skull moves to a location with a hero and does a BAM ability, I'm going to die. He moves 2. 1, 2. No hero there. He does a BAM, which increases this 2. And by the way, I forgot to increase it by 2 on the last one when I got rid of the 1 card. So it's currently at 11 out of 20. And then he's going to place 2 thugs at his location. He can't place them. So instead of placing the 2, this goes up 2. 1, 2. Then he's going to place 1 counterclockwise and 1 clockwise, which will work. There's no overflow, and that is good. I am down to 1 card. All right, let's see what we can do here. I got to clear a threat, which is hopefully going to be this one. It won't be because I can't fight him. Hulk smash everything. Deal 1 damage to everything in this location. Discard all civilians. Well, that's not really going to help me with the 2 punchies. Oh, hold on. Captain America? No. This is not good. I don't even have a move. I have a move. So Hulk could move, and then he could do his deal 1 damage to every... I needed 2 moves. This is not looking good. So I have to play the Hulk smash. He can move, which if I move here, then he deals 1 damage. He would deal a damage to everything, including Spider-Man, so I would die. So he can't move here. He can move here, but remember, the villain can't be damaged until I remove 2 of the 3 cards here, and only 1's been removed. So instead, he will remove all the civilians are gone. That's good. He moved, and he discarded, and he gets 2 punches. Well, the punches won't do anything, and that is that. I draw another Hulk card. And it's a waste. I have to play, you have to play a card, so I'll play the single star, which would allow me to rescue a civilian, and I can move. So I'm going to move... Actually, no, hold on. I can move and then rescue this civilian. So that was good. And that is the end of my turn. The game goes really fast once you get down to these 2 card reveals. All right. He will not move. He does a BAM. There's no heroes. This moves up 2. It's at 15 out of 20. And then it says Hydra is Insurgency. For each crisis token you have, advance it by 2. I have 2. So it's up to 17 out of 20. This is not looking good. It is now my turn. Hulk, another smash everything. Well, that's just not going to help me. And he also gets the star from the previous one, which might. That might. Hulk smash. I'll play the Hulk with 2. He gets rid of these, or he discards these. Hold on. So I only need 1 more thug to be defeated. 1 more thug, and I can clear this, which means he would be vulnerable to damage. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so he's got 2 punch and 2 punch. There's nothing else to punch. So, and he doesn't have a move. So I draw Spider-Man's card. Okay, Spider-Man gets a move and 2 punches. I will move here, and I'll spend 1 punch to remove this. This card goes away. Now I can hurt Red Skull, but the problem is I'm still down to 1 card. All it's going to take is him moving onto a spot with a hero, and my game ends. All right, that is it. These cards go away to the storyline. We reveal another one. But he doesn't do a BAM ability. All right, he moves. He places 2 thugs here. 1, 2. This game is getting tight. He places 1 clockwise and 1 counter. Oh, no overflow. Okay. My turn. I draw a Captain America card. If I play it, okay, what am I going to get? I'm going to get a move from Spider-Man, and I could do a star, plus I get a wild. I need him to do damage, I need to get rid of Crossbones to get rid of this, because if I do this, I get to draw 1 card for each hero, so 3 cards, which would bring me back to health. How do I do that? All right. I'm going to get to move, but no punches. So I can't. I need to punch to get rid of this 1 health to clear this. I could clear this one, but I need 3 stars, and I don't have it. I only have 1 star. So I'm going to have to go for the long shot here and remain. So I'm going to get the move, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Cap card. I'm going to use Spider-Man's move to move here. I have a star and a wild, so I can place those 2 stars here. I need 1 more star to get rid of that. Okay. That's that. I draw a card. Okay, here we go. Spider-Man. He gets a move and 2 stars. He will move. He will place a star here. That gets rid of this card, which gets me this last clear threat. All right, that was good. That was good timing. He moved, he did the star, and that is all he can do. But it's the end of his turn. You may oh, I thought it was the get 3. Oh, you may swap 1 card. That's gone. That's gone. That's okay. So 4. Oh yeah. Each hero immediately draws 1 card. I knew there was something I was missing. 1, 2, 3. All right. I've got health again. And that is the end of the turn. This goes away. Now, the bad news is I've only got 4 more rounds before this runs out to hurt him. Let's see what we get. We got a 0. He stays. A bam. That moves this up 2. It's on 19 out of 20. I don't think I'm going to win this game. And then it says, for each crisis token you have, advance the fear track by 2. I have 2. It moves to 20, and Red Skull defeated me. That's pretty hard. And I tell you what, not having those 3 cards with the double wilds, that's tricky. All right, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Marvel United. I'll be back very soon in the near future with another game, another villain, and some more heroes. And I hope you like this game. I'll put some information about it in the video description below. All right, that's all I got. I'll be back soon. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.